It's really hard to have faith in someone or confidence in someone that you don't really know or that you don't appreciate. And so by writing a thank you letter to yourself, you are showing yourself that you do come through for people, that you do come through for yourself, and you stand up for yourself. So some of the things that we have talked about is doing why not. Asking those negative voices in your head that telling you, you can't do it, asking them, why can't I? Or, why can't I like what I just said? Why can't I appreciate what I just did for someone else? By standing up for ourselves, to ourselves, or to the other negative voices in opposition, we show that we really do value and that we really do matter, which is a big part of confidence. Saying we do value and we do matter. By looking at the unexpected good, we begin to increase our faith in the ultimate outcome. When we see that even though life may not be what we expected, when we see that what we want and what we hope for and what we desire might not be coming in the time we want it, might not come in that moment when we think we're ready, but we take the time to see the good and to see the positive, then we start seeing that it really will be okay. Good things are happening. Writing that thank you letter to yourself shows that you value you and that you can see good, even if you yourself are not always the most pleased with yourself, because you feel like you're not living up to the things that you should be doing. You feel like you're not quite good enough. And then accept that you are imperfect. Accept that everything you do might not be the way that you want it. Accept that me going to bed on time isn't happening yet, but me hating on myself isn't going to make it happen any faster. Me loving myself, me taking the time to look at things and say, maybe that wasn't quite the way that I wanted it, maybe that isn't quite what I had in mind, can still be a benefit. That I can say, what is one thing that I can change? And so you take control of that one thing that you can change, that one thing that you can improve, and that's what you focus on. You forgive yourself of the rest, and you see that one thing you can hold on to and improve. So as you write that thank you letter, and as you accept that you aren't perfect, but that you can still try and you are still trying, is how you change your world and how you see the best in yourself. So this all comes down to, what is confidence? Confidence is valuing yourself, accepting that who you are is good enough and matters, and that you can open your mouth and say what you feel and say what you think. You cannot control the outcome. You can't control how anyone reacts. But you get to choose that you did good that day. You get to choose to act. Confidence is about acting, coming through for yourself, knowing you will come through for yourself. Whatever it is, choose one thing that you say you will do that you will do, to show your mind and your heart that you are an actor and that you matter. And you matter enough to yourself that you will do things. And as you value yourself and know that you matter, no one else can tell that to you. No one else can give that to you. That's the thing about life. If I don't feel that I matter, no amount of people telling me that I'm good or that I'm great or that I'm wonderful will change. It will roll right off me like water rolls off a duck. Acting. Oops, sorry, I need to go back to value for a minute. No amount of hugs or kindness, affection will stick if I'm not giving those things to myself first. So we must value ourselves enough to believe we matter. Then we act the way that we act because we have value. And as we value ourselves and as we act, we will have faith that ultimately the outcome will be okay. There is a Chinese proverb that says, it will all be okay in the end. If you are not okay, it is not yet the end. So if you don't feel okay right now, if you aren't in a place where you feel like you'll ever be okay, go back to your value, go back to what's within your control to act, and know that it will be okay in the end. And I would encourage you to take some time to write that thank you letter to yourself. See the good you do and embrace the good that you do. Because as you value yourself, you're more confident in sharing. As you share, more people come to you because they are drawn to your confidence. And they are drawn to what you offer, and then your confidence increases. Find that one thing of good things that happened when you acted. Find that one good moment when, even though it wasn't what you thought it would be, good still came of it. And hold on to that to know that it will all be okay in the end. Thank you for joining me. Thank you for joining us as we journey and learn and